If you are still struggling in being consistent as a forex trader, then you might want to sit very tight and watch this simple video. So basically, with this simple method, you'll be able to improve and increase your win rate by 80%. Right? No, don't worry, by the time I'm done, you are going to understand. So recently I posted this video on my Instagram account, and I thought it wise to make a full-fledged YouTube video explaining in-depthly exactly what was actually behind that post. So make sure that you smash the like button and subscribe to the channel as we dive right in. So the first thing we want to talk about is the forex algorithm. So when we talk about the forex algorithm, what exactly are we talking about? So the term forex algorithm generally refers to a set of rules or a computer program designed to analyze the foreign exchange market and execute trades based on specific criteria. I believe you must have heard me talk about the big institutions and the big banks, right? So these are the tools that they actually use in manipulating the market. So these algorithms can be based on various factors such as technical indicators, price action, or even news events. Traders and investors use foreign algorithms to automate their trading strategies, reduce human error, and potentially improve their overall performance. Now, before you say, oh, but I'm still trading manually, don't worry. By the time you are done watching this video, you understand what I mean by this. Now, most of you are fond of marking your change of character points wrongly, and also as a result, it tends to affect your trading negatively. So basically, that's what I'm going to attempt to make you understand in this video. All right, so first thing first, you can see that price kept pushing to the upside. All right, so we're going to go through this text step by step, and I'm going to explain this to you in details. So the first one that we have here is this sweep of previous high. Now you will see that price kept creating highs. Now all these are single moves, okay? Created a high and price created a low. Now this is also a single move, price created high. So this is not a a higher low, but it's actually a single move. All right, so we have a break of structure which could be represented as a sweep as well, right? So automatically these are a break of structure, so we want to see this zone as our change of character. So it is when this zone is taken out that we can actually look out, be thinking of taking ourselves, right? Otherwise we just have to stick with the original trend direction. Okay, so basically, for instance, immediately this happened, let's assume that this move came and broke this low. Basically what we do is we just have to look for our point of interest in these areas, and I will tell you more about point of interest as we move on. Please make sure you smash the like button and ask a question in the comment box in case you have not. Right, so as you see, price never broke this low, but rather price decide to create a new high. But this time around, price tend to create a new high using the wick, and this is why we call it a liquidity sweep. So automatically we want to look at the low that was responsible for that sweep, and that becomes our real change of character. All right, so in this case, our change of character is not this zone, this is not our change of character, and this is not our change of character, but rather our change of character will have to be this low. Why? Because this is the original push that swept this high, and I wrote somewhere here and I said the choke is here. Why? Because but the choke did not actually happen, right? So basically we have to wait for another sweep of trend, right? We have to wait for another sweep of the previous high, right? So in this case we have another sweep, and I wrote it here, another BOS to the upside. So automatically we have another break of structure, which can also be regarded as a sweep of market structure, of liquidity rather, and we have our choke here, but this change of character still did not occur. So automatically this low supposed to be the change of character that we initiate the selling position, but it still did not happen. But what happened? Price tends to come down and pushed away the second time. So I know most of you will be taking this as a change of character, character. This is not a change of character. Why? Because this is still a single move. This is a single move. All right, and we have this area as we have another change of character, which is now equivalent to our sweep. And if you watch my previous video, I talked about how to know when smart money gets involved in the market. One of the way to know that smart money are involved in the market is when you see momentum candles that begins to set in, right? So we say I wrote here that another BOS, which is equal to sweep of liquidity. So in this case, I know I've been saying this is not a change of character and this is a change of character. So in this scenario, this becomes our change of character. Why is our change of character here and not here? Now listen, this is not our change of character, but rather our change of character is here. Why is that? It's simply because this move to the upside is actually a valid move, right? This is a valid move and it's a valid whatever is a valid move, and price broke structure to the downside, which is now called our change of character. So this is where things becomes very, very interesting. So if you are still watching by this time, then surely you are really ready to change your trading game entirely. So smash the like button. It actually supports this video and helps us to make valuable content just like this. So basically, after this change of character, we want to mark out our zone that we want to take our trade. So literally, I asked 3 questions on my Instagram post, and the first question was, will you take your trade based on option 1, option 2, or I included another option here, which was option 3, and this option 3 was like both you agreeing that these 2 zones are valid. Now I want to ask you the same question: is 1 or 2 valid? Let me know in the comment section below and tell me the reason why you think option 1 or option 2, or if you think both are valid, just let me know also in the comment section below. So basically, you can see immediately price came, our IFC candle was formed. My last video I talked about the IFC candle. Once you are done watching this video, I'm going to drop a reference video in the video description where I talked about the IFC, which is the last video I made before this particular one, right? So basically, an IFC candle was formed, and you can see price comes in here, and what happened? Price tends to reverse at the 50% of our fair value gap, right? And our IFC candle, and if you mark this, you can see that's the 50%. So basically, this is the 50%, right? And your stop loss we have to be above this candle. Usually you have to be above this candle. That's the actual area where you should put your stop loss, and you have to target the other swing point and check out for liquidity. And as you can see, I drew a liquidity line here. This is a liquidity, so price comes in there, and I recommend that you take your profit at this first instance, because most times price can just come and choose to reverse to the upside. Right now, immediately the price came down, what happened? There was actually a sweep of this liquidity, and at the same time another liquidity was formed right there. So I asked another question: will you pick number 2 as will you pick your number 2 as your point of interest? Well, most people said no, some said yes. Now as you can see, I said this is fair value gap 50% entry, and I also wrote this is the actual supply zone after the real change of character, right? So automatically this zone becomes valid. Why? And this area becomes like more of early sellers. All right, now this time around the early sellers were like lucky. Okay, so price comes in, and what happened? There was a massive rally down, a rally push away from our points of interest. So literally, you might want to pause this video and read through, or I recommend that you follow me on Instagram at FXTD Academy, and you'll be able to see this post in details. I explain everything with 5 posts. All right, so make sure that you smash the like button. I hope that you enjoy this video, and also I hope you also got some value. And now I want to thank you for liking my recent video, my last video, and thank you for the views. Thank you for the subscribes. God bless you. Have a nice day and peace.